computer. As I closed my eyes and blew out my candles, I wished with the whole of my heart for Mum's lump to disappear. I couldn't eat my birthday cake after that. The purple icing choked me. I wrote down in my special blue book that I, Grace Wilson of 22 Manderley Road, Southgate, North London, feel in my heart that now I have reached double figures, my life has changed forever. It did. Mum went to the doctors the next day, and 2 weeks later, she was sent to the hospital. She came back with one of those big smiles on her face, the sort that doesn't reach the eyes, and started to cook my best tea, pork chops, applesauce and mash. I wasn't hungry. The shouting behind closed doors got really loud after that. And then the dreams started. I wrote one down in my special blue book, just as I woke up, so that I wouldn't forget. Mum turned into one gigantic fleshy lump while we were watching Coronation Street, and her face completely disappeared. I was trying to phone my dad's office, but the secretary on the end of the line kept saying, "Mr. Wilson is too busy," over and over again, and laughing. My dad left soon after that, packed his bags of clothes in anger, then grabbed me and hugged me. He held me too tight, and one of his shirt buttons was up my nose, and I couldn't breathe, and I was thinking, please just let me go. And then he did. My dad turned and walked down the path. He didn't look back once. I thought Mum would cry, but she turned up the music on the radio really loud, and we danced round the house in every room until we flopped on the sofa, legs aching. We ate nearly a whole box of Quality Street, saving the strawberry creams till last. It was then she told me what I already knew. I put on my special, "I don't know what you're talking about" face. "Grace, I have something really important to tell you," she began. "I have a lump. Just a little lump." She pointed to a place under her arm. I didn't tell her that I'd heard her crying herself to sleep, that I'd listened at doors and to telephone conversations when she thought I was in bed, trying to piece together more words that trickled through the door hinge: country, clinic, rest, scared. I didn't tell her about my dreams. "Grace, I'm going to have to go into hospital to have a little operation to have the lump cut out," she continued. "It's okay, Mum," I said. "I'll look after you." Then I said our special thing. "Hug you, Mum." "Hug you more," she said. "The thing is, Grace, after they've taken the lump out, I have to completely rest my arm. I won't be able to lift anything for a while. I won't be able to hoover, or peg up the washing, or drive you to tap dancing and clarinet, or your friends' houses, or do anything really. Isn't that boring?" And she laughed, but her eyes weren't laughing. "It's okay, Mum. Who cares about tap dancing and the stupid clarinet? I don't," I said. "I'll do the hoovering and the washing." "No, Grace, I won't be able to look after you." "I'll do the cooking. I'll do the dusting. I'll brush your hair." And I raced up the stairs, 2 at a time, to get her hairbrush, and slid back down on my bottom. I started to brush Mum's curls, but she grabbed hold of both my wrists and pulled me so that I was standing in front of her. "No, Grace, stop. You're going to live with your granddad Bradley on his farm in Yorkshire for a while." Her hands were shaking. For the first time since I learned to talk as a tiny baby, no words would come out. Mum hadn't talked to Grandad Bradley for 11 years. That was 1 year more than I had been on planet Earth.